All right, let's do the damn thing, shall we? What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Sunday afternoon broadcast. I had a good one yesterday. It was a long one. We spent the entirety in Zek and DFC almost made me rage quit. But we ended up successful for at least one of the quests, so can't really complain too much there. I'm good on armor, good on food and drink. What's up, Zane, Bobby, Freddie, Cabby? What's going on, everybody? Freddie logged in. Let me send Freddie an invite. No worries. No worries. Let me know when you're ready and I'll send you an invite. What's up, Cumuloo? Happy Sunday. Forge Loon, what's going on, sir? Please read CT Discord. I have a question. Let me find Discord. What setting is it when you're in battle? You can run or attack in any direction instead of looking only at your target. I believe that's in options camera, which is under user interface. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's under targeting. That'd be controls. Targeting, no. Window keys, no. I thought it was under camera. Seeing camera in here. Features. Targeting windows, targeting highlight, targeting ring. None of this is... I know what you're talking about, Bobby, and I don't remember where it's at. Maybe somebody in Discord can answer before I can find it, because I don't remember where it's at. Found it. Controls, view options, combat, auto face, camera, disable it. Got it. So it was controls, view options. basic. Few options right there. Duh. Okay, got it. Yeah. Whatever you do, if you want a wild ride, turn on this active first person combat camera and then render player in first person combat camera. That's a fun time. That is a fun time. All right, okay, those are good. I did that on my monk one time, and I thought I was going to have to uninstall the game. It was hard. Did it, and then I couldn't remember where to turn it off. Oh, we did Ancients table. Let's do CM first. Ancients table was nothing. What's up, Functional Parrot? Not much, man. Gonna try to get some XP today. We've been heritage questing the past 2 weekends, so we need some XP. Hooked up my monitor with a 4K cable, not 8K they sent me. What a huge difference, 175 frames per second on extreme quality now. Well, updating the drivers and stuff also helped, right, Bobby? You also made sure you had the cable plugged into the video card, right? Because I've seen people do that before where they've plugged it into the motherboard and it was using the wrong video. I miss Iggy too. Haven't really played it since Rise of Knark. Current expansion, yeah. I mean, you can log in for free, functional, and play Knark again if you really wanted to. Just can't get into it for some reason. I got you. I mean, it's definitely not everybody's cup. Sure. It can be overwhelming logging in after a long time away. That's why I always, whenever I go back to an MMO, I have a bad tendency of just making a new character and starting from level 1. Just to get my bearings before I hop on to one of my main characters. What's up, casual? I gotta go hang Christmas lights after the stream today, chat. I was supposed to do it Friday, but I tweaked my back, getting everything down from the attic. And like, there was a few times I was also moving some trash around. And there was a few times I'd pick up something, you know, that pain you get before it's like where you can't move. I was getting that. So I just went and laid down for the rest of the day on Friday and I didn't do anything. But yeah, I almost threw out the back, I think. Better now. I can pick up stuff now, but that day I was like, oh, I went in, told September Girl, I'm like, you know, those bags you put out in the garage? Can't pick them up. I need somebody to come help me move those around. She's like, what happened? I'm like, well, I moved one and I was putting it down, felt a little bit of a pain, and then I went to go pick up another one and I felt a lot of bit of pain. I'm like, I'm not picking anything else up today. She's like, oh gosh. So then I just laid up in the recliner the rest of the day. Yeah, that's what I did. Made a baby SK to learn again, but it's different moving from SK to Fury. My SK can solo 20 plus mobs at a time. My Fury issues soloing one. Yeah. Furies are good, but I feel like Furies really shine in duo or in groups. Like they're really good duo. Soloing, I mean, you'd have to have a very beefy merc, I think, on retail. Once everybody's in the zone, we can, I think it's a group pull, so you don't have to run all the way here if you don't want to. Also, the new X packs are weird. It's taking me like 5 minutes to solo one mob, and it's not even hard a mob. It just seems to have a billion. I've had that happen. Check your familiar, which familiar I have summoned up. I realized I had an old familiar on, and I couldn't kill things. So you check your familiars. Um, that was the main thing I was missing. For some reason, I just forgot to summon my familiar, and then that got me over that stat gate, and I was able to kill things. You can get a free familiar parrot if you go do the level 5 hunt quest. It's in Freeport. It's in South Freeport there at the docks. There's an NPC there. He has a level 5 quest. It's going to have you go capture 3 mobs. When you capture those 3 mobs, it'll give you a free familiar. Or you can go see the crate merchant at the beginning of each expansion. There's also a free familiar in there, I believe. And that should be enough. Ooh, look at the wings. Pretty wings. Well, you're about to learn today. I didn't know. I guess I'm missing a few things. I looked at my spells and they were all gray. Yeah, you need to switch those out. At the beginning of each of the newer expansions, I would say. So, I mean, I think this started back in Plains of Prophecy, maybe before then. When you first zone into the first zone of a new expansion, there's usually a merchant or a NPC with a chest on the ground next to him. That chest contains free gear, almost a full set of gear. Sometimes free spells or free ascension boosting as well. And then sometimes they'll have like, sometimes you'll have to talk to the NPC and he'll walk you through each of the things and then give you some free stuff as well. And it's usually at the beginning of every expansion because they do those for the people that use their boost. So some people will buy the newest expansion, they'll get a free boost, they'll boost their character. And it doesn't come with, sometimes it doesn't come with decent gear or something that's part of that new expansion. So they'll have that NPC there that kind of helps you get started. It does add like a 30 to 45 minutes of character building, but just equipping everything, going through all the adornments and stuff. I don't know if you necessarily need Ascension anymore. I think the spells are good in certain situations. I don't use mine a lot, Romancer. And then Bobby said, don't forget Pandas, but Pandas now is getting so deep. I just finished 2025 Pandas, yeah, like last week. I was 2 years behind. All right. Bring the pain. They're orange. Yeah, that sounds like me functional because I had to catch up on the panda stuff. You can hear the resist. My spells are landing for the most part. You can almost taste them. Flora, I'm in love. Yeah. You gotta make sure you turn on the cloth animation too, Bobby. I forget where it's at, but there's like it's usually off even on extreme for some reason, the distance of it. So you have to like raise it and turn it on. So that's the one that makes the robes flow, like when you're walking. It really adds to the immersion for me. This rock, Robert, pissing me off. Think I'm having trouble? What kind of trouble? Like run to the bathroom trouble? Network trouble? Your eyes are closed and now you're blind trouble? Everything stopped for a moment? That's just our, that's just the casual tavern's way. Now, when you see one of us or all of us just start taking off into a wall, that's real trouble. I blame the rock. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Hate it when that happens. Those stalkers roam, so just remember that. There's some more roaming. Stalkers are always roaming. Yeah. It could be a little tricky like that, I guess. Resist, resist, resist. Forgotten coffee after HQ. Cyclops ear. Do I need that? I need a spine. I didn't eat it. Now, I don't remember the mechanics for these fights, so we're just gonna face roll through it. Just expect a pushback, maybe some poisons. Some AoEs. What's the worst that could happen? Easy, easy, easy. Sabatons of the Conqueror. 14 stamina, 12 agility, 6 strength, 40 health, 20 power, 150 verse arcane, 323 mitigation. Those spawned really quick. What's up, Mega? He says, if you ain't dying, you ain't trying. And then Functional said, holy chains, Batman. Nice. I don't know how Q stayed up during that fight. Because I thought for sure the poison was going to kill her there. Leg plates of the Vanguard, more plate armor, 10 stamina, 15 wisdom, 30 health, 50 power, 180 versus elemental, 180 versus noxious, 346 mitigation. Yay for cleric gear. Only something needed for raiding, in my opinion, for solo and heroics. What did I miss? Oh, ascension stuff. Gotcha. That was one of the worst timelines I've had to do was the ascent. I actually put myself, you don't have to do the ascension timeline anymore, but I went ahead and did it as a segment for one of the streams, and I told myself I'd never do that ascension timeline again. It was annoying. It was long. It was not a fun timeline. I was thinking the same thing. They got away from the deity system, so I was wondering if they were going to scrap the ascension system because it doesn't really provide anything. Supposed to come in here, or you're just going to hide in here? Okay. Yeah, I skipped Canark Ascending. I did the Ascension timeline itself, but like I wasn't a big fan of it. I feel that era of the game, they were having troubles and largely was just phoning stuff in. Yeah. I could see that. There's an ear. Need tongue and spine. Second ear we've gotten. Oh shit. Damn. That was wild. Okay. First wipe. Wild on Origins, my provisioners, my wealthiest tune. I saw all the ads, but I don't think they came on the poll. I think something happened and then somebody ran back with all the ads. What's up, Rapsy? Good to see you as well. Happy Sunday. We are over in Kazel's Mesa, the Pillars of Flame, trying to get some XP. We just had a group wipe. Greater essence of illusion. Interesting. Enjoyed that pack? Yeah. Those are Flames was okay. It's not one of my favorites, but it was an okay first expansion. I mean, we got climbable walls from it, right, chat? And a flying carpet. Plus the introduction of group PvP in Mosh Duel back in the day. Had its 15 minutes of fame. More like a hovering carpet. True. When exploring in Withered Wastes or somewhere, checking EQ2 maps. Nice. I think some of the negativity about DOF was also coincided with game update 13 and the combat changes, etc. Did some solo stuff without checking my spells, did okay, then went further in and got owned by a large crowd of mobs. Withering Lands is pretty cool, actually. Withering Waste. I haven't completed it before, but it's a decent little timeline. I was running it on my Warden, I think. Which expansion? It's part of the Destiny of... I think Withering Waste came down with Destiny of Velius, like mid-season. But I think it was like a expansion pack type thing, or game update type thing. I think. I could be wrong. I don't think it was its own expansion. I think it was just an additional thing they added after DOV. I liked the scenery in Withering Wastes, like that first little castle you run into with all the giants and the weird plant things and the giant wolves and stuff like that. It was very immersive. I'm into the immersion big style, yeah. When did they introduce us having to do that timeline before they could fly in a zone? That's, yeah. That's one of the zones too that has that random gong sound where it does kick you off your flying mount if you are flying through it, right? I think I had that happen on my Warden a few times. I was like flying to different quest spots and all of a sudden I'd fucking get kicked off my mount and fall for damage. Then have to fight my way out of it. Not if you do the quest. Yeah, I was trying to, yeah. That's in the zone I'm doing now in Varsoon. Nice, Freddy. Yeah, that's dragon that sees you or something. Yeah, can't remember. Yeah, it stops, but yeah, when you complete the quest line or do the right part of the quest, it stops, but it's pretty annoying up until then. You got to give the zone a chance. Yeah. I'll give it a chance. You. Might have to pull with taunt. I don't think body pulling, I think, is what gets you, I don't know. Get ready to heal. I don't know if you can as a free-to-play. Perhaps I'd have to log in my free-to-play account and try. I don't think you can move the slider. The Mega just confirmed you can't on free-to-play. Which is not a huge deal, to be honest. I mean, 50-50 is not bad. I mean, I think the meta people were using was 60-40 or something like that, I think. But that's a lot of fucking mobs. All right, next zone. Just been reading about leveling from 90 to 125, and folks were saying put all your XP in adventure XP because AAs will come later or plenty. Yeah. You don't need to worry about AAs, they will just appear. Yeah, that's how I usually do it. Even if you're at 100 adventure experience, I mean, it's still, your AA still come. I was buffing. You came in second. I'm gonna look at the what the timeline says about this place. The zone is shaped like a donut with a tall rock formation in the middle. Upon zone in, Rarentar and his four assistants will be visible in front of the rock formation. The zone is full of static spawn, heroic cyclopses, leopards, sand giants. It is also portrayed by solo leopards. Most monsters in the zone are social, with most others. Crash does not need to be cleared, although it may help clear the patrolling leopards and giants near Rarentar and company. After dropping Rarentar, Darentar, Tamer, and his 3 pets spawn. They too must be cleared. Once Darentar is down, circle around to behind the rock formation. Kazel the Mad is waiting back there. It doesn't say anything about respawn. So I think that might be something broke. I don't see respawns right now, though. Hey, there's an ear. Didn't somebody say they needed an ear? I think Q needed an ear. Yeah, mate, we had everything respawn at the front. Nothing yet, though. Want me to send a pet or pull? Where the fuck did these guys come from? Yep. I don't know about this. It's like the second... See, they're respawning here. Where are these guys fucking coming from? kind of travel is restricted in free to play? I believe it's fast travel, but I'm not sure I ever used fast travel. It's the travel that uses, so the travel that's restricted is the one that has like the little symbol in the upper corner of the maps. So like this symbol right here over my mini map, that's the fast travel system that free to play can't use. You can still use bells, portals, um, fires, all the things like that and get around. You just can't use the fast travel, which is just point and click kind of scenario. Yeah. It helps a lot when questing long timelines, but that's about it. Exploring zones like Kunzar Jungle, see if there's a triple up zone I can solo, like Crypt of Agony for XP. There are there are agnostic dungeons for Rhapsody, and you can find those in West Freeport and North Kenos. No, Kenos Harbor. It looks like a giant red helmet. Those are probably, if you're going, but those will only take you to about 94-ish, I think, before you have to go do the Ultra Malice timeline for XP. Because once you hit like 94, you're going to hit a wall where Quest XP is going to be the only thing that really gets you levels. And then that way, and I usually recommend people look up the Ultra Malice signature timeline, and that'll get you some decent XP. You'll be at 100 in no time. I ran to the wrong table. Where does that start? That's a good question. I can shoot you the wiki link here shortly. Hold on. I think it's there might be a prereq quest line for alt. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've ran it. I was going to look it up because I was thinking about running it on Varsoon, but it's an in-game mail letter at level 90, says Bobby. We're not using the ramp right over here. We didn't know what we were doing, to be honest. Oh, we'll catch up to you guys then. Y'all took the long way around. I checked my title. I'm Ravenous the Voice. Nice. ring. All right, I'm going to turn mounts off. They're distracting me. Bring the giant. The giant Cyclops. And I'm accomplished Cyclops hunter. Aren't Cyclops always giant? They are taller. Look at all these shinies up here. There's one over here.
I'll crush you.
Well, shit.
I'll crush you. I'll crush
Did my shiny getting do that? Because if so, I deserve my achievement. I'm just saying. Here, let's go up the closer entrance. The ramp is at negative 42.99. There might be a mender over here too. Oh, can't use them yet though. Oh yeah, I can. Mender right here. Yeah, I buffed. Mender right there, and then the better entrance to the Cyclops area is right over here. You buffed, then ran. That's what you're supposed to do, right? You get buffed, you run. I saw it in a video one time. Ever seen an electric blue Ratonga? I have not, Crew. How are you doing, sir? Not that I've remember anyways. Back in the day, you could hex edit colors on the character design. Say, oh, huh. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I got the blue and red still, but was patched after reported years ago. Most people with them still have them. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Advanced Jeweler, Volume 58. Crafting gear along with the crafting epic timeline. If you get into crafting, there's a whole quest line for armor. Yeah. Can't see the target over the rock. How dare they? Gotta be able to see their feet. Fur mats is a huge advantage to that gear. Massive plat supply for the increased rare DPS, rare drops. Nice. Yeah, it works on retail. Here in Origins, we don't have that fancy stuff yet. Crafting timeline is really good though in EQ2, for the most part. It took a while for it to really come into its own back in the day, but nowadays you can play the entire game just crafting. Anime Beard used to always level his characters. He would level crafting first and then level adventure level. And he'd always make 8 characters or 9 characters, whatever the amount of crafters there are. And then he would level each one of them to max crafting before he began adventure leveling. He always said it made the game easier. That's what his reasoning for it was. Sounds like kind of self-found gameplay challenge. Yeah, he'd always do it though. I mean, we played on 2, maybe 3 server launches and he did that each time. I haven't seen Anime Beard in a bit. Hope he's doing alright. I knew he was getting up there in years. Depends on the type of crafting. But yeah, if you're making your own spells, combat saves, ton of time. There's a shiny way over there. I might go get it. You said do it. Oh. Started with the woodworker. It did not really help my SK except with pulling supplies. Woodworkers do idols too, right? Those have been pretty helpful on Origins. Totems and harvesting tools too, yeah. I said idols, but I meant totems. Do 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 do. I am finally out of experience depth. For now. There's a tongue. I need that. Now I just need a spine. Tablet of Psychosis. 5 stamina, 5 agility, 10 intelligence, 30 health, 45 power, 87 versus elemental, secondary, ranged, level 55. Stats are awful though. There's a lot of rats up here, huh? Relatives, more like distant cousins. D4. Ooh, shiny. Fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. Weaponsmith, volume 58. Now we're on a roll. Feel the rhythm. Moving right along. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Appreciate y'all being here. Anybody has any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. Right now, we're over in Pillars of Flame killing some Cyclops. We might try to run Ancient's Table. Maybe. No, I'm almost 57. I'm at 71.8% right now. Want me to zone us in? Here we go. Another donut zone. Welcome to the donut. Now remember, when we go to the back of the donut, we have to go slow because a bunch of spiders are going to spawn. I remember I know, I'm just messing. Wait. What happened last time in here? We didn't get the name to spawn? The final named or something happened? If this zone is a pain in the ass, will it be a hemorrhoid donut? Verdict. Verdict. Rory, what's going on? Is this server still quite hard punishing for a solo player? Is it better to wait until mercenaries get added? I doubt mercenaries are going to get added on this server at all, if ever. This server is very much a indefinite treadmill if you're doing solo. It will take a long time if you solo on this server. Is it harder? I would say it's harder for some classes versus other classes. Like necromancers and conjurers have a pretty good time solo here. Other classes like ranger or warlock, well, it's a struggle bus to solo. Not saying it can't be done. It's a struggle bus. Thank you for that question, though. I appreciate that. Mega says, you're going to be waiting a long time for Mercs. Yeah, I don't think Mercs will ever be on Origins. I mean, I said that about DLEs before, and look at Varsoon right now. Well, I think they're asking because of population. Mega, the retail population is kind of lacking for the solo players. Unless you get to, like, the current expansion content, I guess. But even then, you don't really run into a lot of people. I did make a necromancer back when the server came out, but I got to a point where I gave up as it was just too hard. Yeah. It's solo is not the way to play Origins. It has its moments, but really trade skill is about all you do solo. Everything else you want to group up as much as possible. I always tell people to find a guild, and in that guild, find people that have the same play times as you to have the best experience. That's usually the route to go. We killing these NPCs. Sounds good. I think that's also an issue being EU player. EQ doesn't seem to be very popular over here. I feel like there's a decent, well, I mean, I'm just going by the people that reach out to me. There's a lot of, I don't know if there's a lot of people that don't play EQ2, but I feel like a lot of my comments on YouTube and in-game messages and stuff like that, a lot of people are outside of the US. I mean, just in our group right here, we have 3 that are outside of the US. Sai's outside, Cabby's outside, and Wee's outside. But I mean, we're kind of like, I guess, a niche community. An albino desert tarantula. Almost forgot how to talk there for a minute. He's 100% right. If you want to solo on Origins, play Conjure and Necromancer. It can be staged to make your own spells. Yeah. I will say that too about solo players. Armor and spells are very important. Like, you want master crafted everything to help with soloing. So there's a lot of farming for resources. There's a lot of farming for money to buy things that you don't want to craft kind of scenario. Does Origins get vet rewards option? No, we don't have veterans rewards. They do have claimable stuff, so like you can claim things from expansions, very select things from expansions. They don't necessarily give the same rewards though. So like, for example, pets. If you claim a pet on retail or over on TLE, you get stat bonuses with that. Here on Origins, there's no stat bonus for a pet. Learn how to play the broker to make coin from Matt's gear you need, because solo play can be very expensive. Yeah. Interesting. Might have to check to see what the 25-year options are. Is there a 25-year option? We're not at 25 years yet. Are we, Krill? I don't think so. I'm at 7,871 days. Oh yeah, I guess 2004. We're getting there. Math. Oh, they transitioned it to the token system, says Mega. I actually don't know what the age of this account is. for EQ1 because it'd be 99, I think. 1999 is when this account was made because this is the same account for EQ1 and EQ2. I'd have to look at my account age in EQ1, I guess. Still have the landmark flag option. Nice. Resisted. Sorry, says I used to have flags, but they took the optional way to get them. Not too shabby. I was under the impression that they just decided you can't get them anymore, says Cyrus. Still on my claimable list last I looked. It's been a year or two since I logged in. I got it downloading again, so we'll look to confirm. Yeah. I think they took I do think they took them out, but gotta hang some Christmas lights. Christmas lights. I gotta redo the overlay for the stream too. We'll be working on that tomorrow. Have that ready for Tuesday. Go full holiday theme. Hey, the name spawned. Well, never mind. Just a sand giant spawned, not a named, but maybe a named after we kill him. That is the named? Is it? I mean, it's got discovery, but a lot of random things have discovery here. A lot of the Cyclops have discovery, and we killed those last few streams ago, and they still had discovery. No chest, no named. Lies. Lies, 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 lies. All right. Nice little clear. What do y'all want to run next? Stroby Kenobi says, what's discovery? That's the AA experience. So like if you see a monster or mob with the white star next to its name when you target it, that means it gives discovery experience when you kill it. And that fills up your alternate advancement experience bar if you're not already full. Same for like if you discover a new location on the map, new quest turn-ins, those also grant discovery XP.
I'll crush you.
Is it the same in retail? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Scatters the group around the area to pull as many mobs as possible. Yeah, that was dumb. Jibba Jabba, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you, sir. Where's the zone in for it? Oh, Krill, thank you for that YouTube sub. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for that harpy feather. Fly to where? Stinging? I don't have stinging. I have Giant's Field and Tanarev. I'm going to Tanarev. Abby only has giants. Well, Freddy and Cavi can follow me. I'll run there. Hey, what's up, Luna? How's the palate cleanser going? It's going pretty good. We've gained some experience. We have died a lot today, though. There's been a decent amount of death. But we're not frustrated running a dungeon, so that's a good thing. The needle. Oh shit. Cobra saw me. We made it. Nice to know that people who adventure mostly get the frustrated running dungeons. Yeah. Well, questing dungeons like DFC, I guess. Feel like we didn't really make much mistakes today. Still got punished. No, we didn't make, I mean, it was fine. It was, I knew Caves of Wool was going to be a little bit of a difficulty thing for us. I didn't realize the final named was going to be that hard. And pull the entire zone. Plus the infinite respawns were kind of shocking. Forgot that was still playing. Shit. Whoops. Oh well. I was going to look at something. What was it? That distracted me. So far, as of level 65, Sinking Sands and POF have been my favorite zones to play through, says Berserker. Nice. Baraka is up if you guys go get her, says Mega. Is that over here? No, that's Samaria. I guess I better invis, huh? Everybody else is. Whoops. Cyrus leads your group into the Shimmering Citadel. Further west on the island out there. I was just yanking your chain. Oh, gotcha. Use a cat. Use a lion. He says I need a snack. Isn't there an instance in here too? Somewhere? I don't really have a lot of experience here. Mainly just running through it. Wait for Cabby. Where did Cabby fall? Oh, there's Cabby. Poet's Palace is the instance. Perica is the sun dragon. Oh, that's the one that flies around. Okay, that's why it seems familiar to me. There's a contested version of them that spawns, and there are also a raid where you can fight them. But oh, that's right. Okay. Now where do we want to go? Glass orb. Words of air. Language of thing. Mobs everywhere, huh? That was humorous for the Jin humorous bone. Oh. Ancient teachings of the rune of Scream of Death. No named here. There's a few places the Guardian of Silence can spawn by the looks of the map. Is that an epic? Sounds like an epic. Got an ad back here. Kind of beautiful in here. I like it. Yeah, the scenery's pretty nice. Isn't it hurting my eyes like playing Pillars of Flame was? Yeah, there's a lot of red light in Pillars. I got quest feathers over here. Think they're above us. Search the books. There's a page 8 there. Just logged in my main. My house is still all of Freeport. Nice. Going up. Creepy ass something up here. Gen Scriptorium Papers. Cleaning the Scriptorium. Okay. Take your quest. Another book over here. I can place these? That's weird. Hmm. This says move them. I don't know what that means. Put them on the table, but there's another thing that goes higher? Jesus. Yeah, don't attack anything. We're all spread out. Pro tip, if sinking sand hurts your eyes, go to advanced option, display water and atmospheric effects and unchecked atmospheric bloom. Got it. Hey, more quests. Wait. Yeah, truth.
Well met.
I'm gonna die if I jump down there. Decorating with Luna. What's going on? Luna. It has an outside area, otherwise you can break it out onto the black void around every house, but it's very difficult to decorate in the black void. There's a way to break out every house in the games to give access to the outside. Am I the only one up here? Coming down. I didn't die. Where are we supposed to put these things? Maybe by the person? Oh, yep, that's what it was. Gotta set them next to her. Let go. Let go. Freddy's like, what kind of fresh hell is this? I can feel it emulating from Freddy right now. Freddy's like, we were doing so good. Then they found a few quest feathers, and then all hell broke loose. I don't know. I was grabbing quests, but then I realized one of them was like rearranging books and stuff, and I stopped. About 30 more minutes for me. In the lab, you break the fish tank. The Fellwith Mansions, it's above before the waterfall. The ice one, you can get the beach and the docks. Yep, there's a list on the forums for where every breakout is if the house has a breakout. Did them all, and they were coming into the game as I got them from Legends of Norath. Nice. You must love statues and poets then. Breaking out is a lot of fun and add tons of more room to decorate. I have a stream up on both Twitch and YouTube because I had to hop over to talk about decorating. I got you. Thank you, Luna. Caretaker's up over there. Looks like a heroic with Discovery star. Looking at some of the decorating friends who have YouTube channels get accepted into the creator program soon. Nice. Why am I dying? Guess I didn't realize I had aggro. Thank you, Brolis. Yeah, bro. Appreciate that follow. Thank you. Sorry I murdered your username. My brain is not working right now. Or ever. Oh. I thought they gave a quest, but apparently not. Aegis of healing. Sun Shimmer. Little chest. Sandals of the Shimmering Sun, level 49, leather armor. 10 stamina, 6 wisdom, 46 health, 30 power, 230 verse elemental, 171 mitigation. The real question is, do they have fur? They do not. Otherwise, they would be... What is it, chat? Boots with the fur. Furry sandals. Apple bottom jeans. Yep. I guess the healer... Okay, there we go. Heals are happening, maybe. Don't think I've ever been to this area before. This is the Shimmering Citadel. It's on the second floor. I guess it's like a gen area type thing. It's, I came here to do the L&L back in the day, but other than that, I haven't really explored this area too much. Like when you try to, I mean, gen, this was the place to do gen L&L. Plenty of gens, murder them all, get the loots. Star Shimmer. Ancient Teachings of Spell Shield. Sage ability. We'll take that one. Other treasure chest. Advanced Sage, volume 52. Do I have that one? No. Shimmering Belt of the Stars. 8 stamina, 10 strength, 40 health, 30 power, 255 versus arcane waste item. Moon Shimmer. Hail. Moon Shimmer. No, I didn't need the belt. Just came across trophies in my house. It's been since 2012 and the Hall of Fame trophy date. Nice, dude. Always feels good revisiting. I don't think I've seen this place. Looks awesome. Yeah, this is the Shimmering Citadel. It's up the elevator from where you zone in from Pillars of Flame. It's a good place to farm for Jin, LNL. There's a few named in here. There's some quests in here as well. Not that I've done them before. No chest for that one. Okay. How's the Origin server population wise? I think it's pretty good. We have Echoes of Fade we're launching soon, bro. So like it'll be December 10th, I think is the launch for Echoes of Fade we're on Origins. I feel like a lot of people are in holding pattern, but this chat that's behind my head over here is just looking for group chat. And I usually go by that for population and it's been pretty steady. I don't know actual number wise or number answers for you, but plenty of people looking for group. Seen a few guilds advertise. Things been pretty steady. Supposedly it's the most populated server, the PvE server, yeah. Thank you, Berserk. I tour homes on my channel. If you have anything you would like to video tour, I can add them to the list. Says Luna, Rosa, and Skyfire in the game, so you can send them an in-game IO. Don't forget, chat, you can enter up on the channel currency giveaway. All you gotta do is type !enter for a chance at winning some bot currency to play the sound effects and the mini games in chat. Last time I played it was pretty solid. Was curious about how it's been. Damn, EOFs, bro. Yeah. There's a ring of it inside and to the north, according to the map, says Cyrus. Do you have a list of these minigames? Sure do. You can type, I'll do the command here. It's exclamation point CMDS. For commands. Top knot. More elevators. Luna's trying to get a group together in the chat. If you want to join, all you gotta do is type exclamation point pug and the amount of copper you want to gamble over in Twitch chat. So pug, I'll do 500. Well, we got to get enough people into it. So if enough people join the pug, then it'll do like a little chat game. Girl says, I still have 2 of my Hall of Fame houses. Still 1 in Freeport and 1 in the Research Sanctum of Module server. Very nice. We're going up. And then just give it a minute and the pug will start once the timer's done. There's snakes up here. Another elevator. All right. Everyone zones into the dungeon. The faint smell of death is in the air. The cleric buffs the group and starts to clear the zone. A large amount of casualties have fallen. A few lucky survivors made it out of the dungeon. Luna Rosa is the only one. What do you want? Hmm? Sounds like you were the cleric of the group there, Luna. I have been murderated. All right, no more elevators. What's at the top there? Oh, just a floating thing. An empty room. I claim this table as my table. It spawned again. All right, let's wait for others to spawn, maybe. Those are very bright colored slimes. Nuclear waste slimes. Slims. There's more. I have to return to work tomorrow. I'm not happy about that. Same. Same. As an always ranger, I don't know how I feel about that, says Luna. Does Origin Server have Epic 2 questline, or that we don't have any epics yet? We're only up to, right now, Kingdom of Sky. So I guess we have the hat timeline, and we got the cloud mount timeline. Want to consider those epics. But not epic weapons yet. No, those don't come until ROK. Are they getting bigger? I guess we just see if they keep spawning, right? I mean, it's got to be some type of ring. Indefinitely, they just spawn over and over again like that. It just says quick spawns. Okay, well, move out after these, I guess. Seems kind of dumb to just have them respawning all the time. What's that cobra doing? Hey, slithery snake. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, we're going to take the snake up. Oh, the snake. Disappeared. Oh, snakes. Oh, shit. You brought slimes down too? Treasure box. Stilled life. Oh, more snakes. A lot more snakes. Easy. Oh, there's a malfunctioning clockwork. Treasure box. Or Joe won't like snake skin. Mantle of the Chromatic Cobra. 10 strength, 8 wisdom, 35 health, 55 power, 224 versus elemental plate armor. Mitigation 301, level 53. Thing. That was fun. Those colorful blobs y'all were killing were pretty cool looking. Yeah, they were. They were very highlighter color-ish. Realize some of these trees are clickable. What is that? What is that for? Hmm. There's a living monument over there, whatever the frick that is. He's like, please tag it. It's right there. Oh, it's there in the middle, Sunside. He's like, I don't see it. Can't find the ketchup. It's in the fridge, but I can't find it. "16 intelligence, two-handed." I mean, my Stein of Mogok has more intelligence than that thing. What's it look like? The real question. Doesn't look terrible. My scythe is better, but for my aesthetic, the scythe is the way to go. It doesn't look bad, though. I doubt it's an upgrade for anybody. Stacking some illusions can micro your character. Was like from Chrome's deck. First all, yeah. We stopped climbing. Did I? What happened? We said, what the fuck? I couldn't get up. You got knocked off, Cyrus? What? All right, we need some updates out here in Thinking Sands. Casual gamers, some bro gave me his old gaming laptop, but doesn't remember the password. Is there any way for me to boot it up as new? You would have to have something. There's a few different ways to do it, casual. Depending on how it's set up, if it's like a manufacturer laptop, they might have a recovery partition built in that you have to boot to. But when you turn it on, there'll be options for that, like usually on the flash screen kind of scenario where it says hit F12 or F11 or F10 to access recovery menu. If that's not the case, then you'll have to use like a flash drive with something like with Windows on that or something and boot to that and reset it. But there's a few different variables there that it's hard to navigate through without knowing, having experience with it, I guess. There's a giant right there. This will be my new pet project, says Casual Gamer. Nice.
Soup's on.
He's got a bunch of baddies following her. Now the Sentinel.
Soup's on.
Where to? I guess the docks. Only option. God damn it. What would happen if you call out all this week? That was a mount I never got, the flying carpet. We're on the last mob, but he's a pain on this server to kill. So we're waiting until we got a little bit higher in level. We've tried a few times and just never been able to kill him. No worries, Q. I'm just gonna help we get these last few updates, and then I'm calling it. You gotta go. You gotta go. It's all good. Thank you, Q. Have a good one. We'll see you next weekend or off stream, whatever. Two purple Sams in a row. The casual's curse. Heavy says I killed about 6 or 8, so 6 or 8 or so to get the update. No more will ever be made. Elder Knights, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Sunday. No worries, Freddy. Thank you. Awaits you. Respawn, mother effers. Let's go. There's one. This is it. This is your update. Nothing? The F. off, man. How dare they not give us an update on the first few kills? Unacceptable. They make this game so hard. Need retail face roll shenanigans, yeah. Treasure box. Something. Probably not an update, but something. Grieving Soul, Mystic ability. Spectre's Scythe. Huh. Does it look any different than my current scythe? Without the... No, looks the same. Is it just the 3 that spawn here? Another treasure box. Aggravate, conjurer ability. What is your scythe? Is it dripping black goo? Yeah, it has the, what are those called? The essence of shadow on it. Luna. So it adds a particle effect to it. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, there's a bunch over there. There's 4 more on that side. Come on, update. Not enough power. I fizzled a potion, so I must have dropped it. Nikes. I got an ad. Why me? FYI, I think my combat updates are broken today. What? No update yet? I've killed hundreds of zombies for L and only one combat update. Weird. There was another one that was out over the water, but I think it's out of range. Oh, you got it? Nice. All right. Any other kill updates? Other than, you got to kill the guy inside Majdul, but we're gonna need a full group for that. I think, anyways. Abby says killed him with a group of 3. Oh, you're done? All right. We'll call it then. Thank you, Cyrus, Cabby. We appreciate you guys grouping. Freddy, Humilu. Thank you for the XP.
Hooray!
Yeah, we'll be here next weekend. As of right now, anyways. I have any close to being done.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Not really. Harpy feathers, maybe. Thank you, Mega, for hanging out. Appreciate you being here.
guys going to buy anything today, or am I just wasting my time? This isn't a museum displays, you know.
$82 gold. 2 platinum. Get out of here. I'll figure that out off stream. Anyways, chat, that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. If you haven't already, go ahead and enter up on the channel currency giveaway. All you got to do is type !enter, ENTER, for a chance at winning some copper. Putting it on the in-chat games and the sound effects. Shout out to Elder Knights. Thank you for the follow. Brolis, thank you for the follow. Jibba Jabba, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you guys. Also, Abysmal Glory, Professor Rapsy, over the week yesterday. Thank you for the follows as well. Next planned stream is Tuesday. Should be live Tuesday evening, provided there are no technical difficulties or anything that comes up. Next weekend, there might be some slight changes to the schedule, but I'll try to keep you all up to date on that as it goes. I just got the update from Stream is Live update from Rebus. Yeah, he's a little delayed. The Rebus one, the Discord one, I might have to. Well, let me check mine. Let me see when it went to. Oh, my notification went at 12:54 p.m. in Discord. So I don't know. It is what it is. Oh, nice. I do see the colors on there, bro. That's pretty cool. That's funny. But yeah. Anyways, I was sat at 99% says ours. I'm sorry. I didn't ask. I should have asked before we disbanded. I'm sitting at 80.3%. But anyways, I gotta get going because I was supposed to hang Christmas lights and I haven't started doing that yet. So channel currency giveaways. Right now on Twitch, we have Cabby, Freddy, Bobby, Zane, Wee Daddy, Q, Luna, and Mega. Over on YouTube chat, we got Wee and Cyrus fighting it out. So if you want to interrupt, all you gotta do is type !enter. Like I said, stream schedule Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Baldur's Gate 3 will be live, episode 11, I believe. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'll have to let you guys know where. I don't think Saturday stream will be happening unless something changes in between now and then. Sunday should be good, I think, as of right now, but we'll see. Just got some stuff off stream planned. So anyways, what did I say? All right, let's roll the giveaway. Entries have stopped for Twitch, and the winner today is Megaton. Congrats, sir. Thank you. There you go. 5,000 copper. There you go, sir. YouTube, you're next. Entries have stopped. And the winner is Wee Daddy. Congrats. You should, Mega. Hell yeah, you've won some decent amount of copper today. Oh, you went in the little mini games too. $5,000 send. There you go, sir. All right, chat. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all stay safe. Be good humans to each other, please. Okay. And I'll see you back here Tuesday evening for some Baldur's Gate 3. All right. Everybody, thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the lurks and the chats and the questions. Can't say it enough. Appreciate y'all. Be safe while hanging lights. Yeah. Thank you, Luna. All right, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later.